Hi, I'm Janey Lee Grace. Welcome to Janey's Natural Tips, and today we're going to talk about water quality. Now, I do lots of talks, lots of seminars across the UK, and people often say to me, I'm doing everything I can to live a more natural, eco-holistic life. I'm using all natural skincare. I'm washing my clothing in eco laundry detergent that doesn't contain any synthetic chemicals, and yet still I've got dry, flaky skin, or perhaps my child or my baby has eczema. What can I do? And the answer is often, not always, but it's very often, to do with the quality of the water. And this is something that we forget. We have very hard water in many areas of the UK, but we also have high levels of chlorine added. Now, many people will know that they're very chlorine sensitive, and if you go swimming, for example, you'll know that even when you shower after coming out of the swimming pool, you get home and you take your clothes off, or maybe you go and have another bath, and you notice you can still smell that kind of lingering whiff of chlorine. It has an incredibly long-lasting adverse effect. In fact, residual chlorine in bathing water, they reckon, reduces the water holding capacity of the stratum corneum in atopic skin. And according to research that was done by the Department of Dermatology in Japan, at the Faculty of Medicine in Japan, they found that patients with atopic dermatitis develop dry skin and skin inflammations with even tiny amounts of chlorine just from swimming in public pools. So what can you do? Well, aside from never going swimming, which is not ideal, the big problem here is just not even bathing in your own home. So the answer I've found is in these really amazing de-chlorination filters. Now you can buy a de-chlorination ball. This is for if you want to have baths. You literally hang this from the taps, and inside this plastic casing there's a little pouch here that contains extra fine KDF Formula 73 filter medium. That's what it's called technically. It's officially 70% copper and 30% zinc, and that provides an extremely large and efficient service area for the reduction of chlorine as well as for the destabilisation of chloramines, which is chlorine and ammonia. Now, inside the ball, you've got a full ounce of pure crystalline quartz. Can't see it obviously, but what that means is that your water feels softer. Actually, it feels a little bit like you're bathing in milk. It's maybe not quite that much, but it's certainly a softer feel to your bath water, as well as removing 100% of the chlorine. Now, it doesn't absorb the chlorine like some filters do. It actually changes it to harmless chloride. This ball will last you for approximately 300 baths, something like that. And after around 12 months, depending on how often you bath, of course, you just open up this ball and you replace the pouch inside with a fresh pouch. So it's pretty cost effective. Now, if baths aren't your thing and you really like showering, then we have the answer there as well with this clear shower filter. Now, this is quite a funky piece of equipment that fits onto most shower heads. It won't fit a power shower, although you can get a different one that will fit a power shower. But for most shower attachments, you fit it on one end and then through to the other end. The reason it's clear is actually quite useful. It means you can see the filtration within the casing. Now, this will last you for approximately 6 to 12 months, and you know when it needs replacing because this central bit, the golden media here, will turn to a black, a sort of black, very dark green colour, and that's when you know that this needs to be replaced. It's worth telling you also that this whole unit and the media inside is all completely recyclable. So that's how to dechlorinate your water. It's really worth thinking about doing it for a relatively small cost. You've got protection here, completely safe, obviously, for all skin types, for babies, for children. In fact, it's just a really good idea to have these in your bathroom. Just use them all the time, get used to using them all the time, and enjoy softer water that's chlorine free. And you can find out more information on these products at janeysnaturalstore.com.